So maybe we await for the animation to finish. I guess in all of these. That's tough. I'm not quite sure. Oh my. Maybe we can do something like special. If target finder dot find closest target dot team is equal to self dot team. Boop. I nearly have 10k points. Oh boy. What are you saving those points for? Oh, 90k to go. What are you planning on adding? Play this fancy new emote. Okay. Match state if the player's attack range is greater than or equal to the player's attack range. Sounds weird, but it's basically the attack range divided by 2 on both sides. Wait, that means it's always going to be greater. Oh man. This is wrong. Um If your distance to the player is more than the player's attack range. If distance to game manager dot player dot position greater than game manager dot player dot attack range. There is a colon there. So something's not working. Distance to dot. Oh, we don't know what distance 2 is. This is for leaving states, right? Yeah, this is for the state swap. So when the conditions for swapping a state. But distance 2 is not actually a thing. Is it? Yeah, no. If distance to game manager dot player position. Doesn't distance 2 have 2 parameters? Yeah, I mean it could, but distance 2 isn't actually a function that's found in base self. So distance 2 is fake, is what it seems like. If game manager dot wait, we don't want the player position. We want the leash marker position, which is called where is it? Marker position. Target marker? So if wait. It was called if move to player. Oops. Dot target marker dot position. If distance 2 the move to player, distance 2 is not found, but we literally used it before. How is it not found? Direction 2. Oh, maybe it's direction? I thought it was distance. Yeah, distance 2. Oh, we could just do distance. So if move to player dot distance is greater than the player's attack range, then we go to state follow. How's it good doing? Good doing. It's a struggle. We're trying to figure out how to state swap using match state. And so we're figuring out the logic for when to swap to different states. And boy, is it rough. Okay, I think that follow will work though. Isn't vector 2 distance 2, I think? Just Godot. Vector 2 distance 2? I don't think so. I mean, I think this works here. We're calling the distance within the function of move to player, which already gets that. So move to player dot distance is this guy right here, the global position dot distance to target marker, and the target marker is the player position, which is where we're putting it. Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah. But now, so if that's true, then we swap to follow. Didn't realize you could call function variables like that. I hope you can. I'm kind of taking a guess. I think you can. I'm almost positive you can. Because you're just calling the function and then putting the dot there means like you're going into it. Then you're grabbing that. Same thing with like here. We go into the game manager and then we go into player. And then within player, we grab attack range. I know that works for sure. Like this section. So now we got to do states.aggro. So if the target finders find closest target, if that team is not equal to the self team, then we go into aggro. And then if the target finder find closest target's team is equal to self team, well, that's, yeah, find closest target. No, wait. Closest target, just not find. Closest target, current closest target, dot team. And we have to wait for it to hit the, let's see what breaks. Let's just see what breaks. When in doubt, watch and see what breaks. Insta break. Invalid index distance on base nil. What if we don't call it as a function? All right, it has to be on that. Maybe you can't call it like that. I could have sworn you could. I'm debugging a Godot library right now. Fancy. What are you looking for within the Godot library? Like what are you debugging in particular? Freddy gets called twice in Twitcher, so I get 2 handlers, and every Twitch chat message gets doubled. Ooh. That's annoying. That is annoying. Alright. I'm gonna go grab some water real quick. I need to like stand up and drink some water, rehydrate, and hopefully we can figure out the answer to this. Apes and monkeys debug each other as a social activity. I mean, you're not wrong. I'll be right back though. 1 sec. And then I need you apes to debug my monkey brain. Alrighty. We are back. Got water to hydrate up and prepare for some crazy next level coding. Ugh. Okie doke. So, where is my music? Why do I not hear my music? Okay, it's playing. It's just really quiet. Is it? There it is. Okay. So, team. We need to figure out what in tarnation are we doing here? We have match state, state.follow, and then if move to player.distance is greater than the player's attack range, so the distance to the player, or like the leash thing, then we swap to follow. And now, thanks to graphics magic and this beautiful Godot Twitch library, I have animated emojis in my chat. Let's go! That's awesome. We got some new animated emojis as well. Check that out. Look at that. Look how nice it lines up. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Holy. I don't even know why. Why do I have a star? Oh, tier 3. That's why. Anywho. Next, we need to do our aggro. Oh yeah, we gotta get rid of this. That first one you did, the FFS Party W. I gotta like remake that, fix it up. Yeah, we got some pretty nifty ones. I honestly still think my favorite is this raid one. I think it's so cool. But I've seen the most common one I see is this one. This is probably my favorite. Yeah, the hammer time's quite good. That one's quite good. Yeah, we like that. Okay. We need to match state stuff. Mute this because it's gonna be really loud in a second. Oh, never mind. It's fine. What is going on here? This, that, and perfection. Okay, so. Interesting. Okay. Sorry, I'm like looking at other things right now. I need to focus up. Maybe Wolfer could make your own emote. He did. It hasn't been approved yet. Here, let me pop it open. Actually, I think, let me re-add this. Save. Bam. He did make an emote. Pretty nifty right there, right? Oh, I didn't mean to click out of that. There it is. Pretty sus. What do you mean? What do you mean, pretty sus? Pretty bald. Listen. It looks good. We got the cowboy hat on. Although I feel like the glass, like the glasses might be too round, you know? Kind of gives that I don't know, I don't know. They might be a little too round. Villainous vibe. I don't know about that one. Looking good. Thank you. Old man vibe. I'll have you know, Infinite Coder, I am young and spry. I'm hip. I'm cool. I'm jiggy with it, as the kids say. I know all the cool kids slang. You really miss your hair? I do. Hello, fellow kids. What was it? Oh, what am I thinking of? Was it 20? Am I thinking of 22 Jump Street? I think it suits you. You are young and very energetic, actually. Yeah. 30s rock. Yo. I'm thinking of, why am I, this is gonna bother me. It's, what's his name? Oh. Oh, this is what it is. Hang on. We gotta skip this ad. It is 30 Rock. Yes. Skip all this nonsense. This is exactly what we're thinking of right now.
How do you do, fellow kids?
What?
Howdy do, fellow kids. Too good. Okay. What is broken with this state machine? He has 2 skateboards. You guys want to know one of my mini dreams? I want to teach myself how to ride a penny board. So then, or even just a skateboard, honestly. Not to do tricks, just to travel. I think that would be cool. Get like an electric penny board and then just zoom around. That would be cool. You want 256 subs for Godot hair? Infinite Coder. I don't even know how Godot hair would work. Like I don't know if you realized, but like my hair was very like straight. You can't really mold it or shape it, you know? So I don't know how that would work and I could even remotely make Godot hair. Pixel art hair would be perfect. 3 to 4 gears involved. Listen. When your hair grows again, cut it into the shape. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is even when my hair does grow back out, I can't, like, I don't have like a natural afro, so I can't like shape it. I'd have to like use some crazy products to hold it up, and it wouldn't stay. Listen, you are Godot. I would not be opposed to some kind of sub goal where once my hair grows out, shaving the Godot logo on my head. I wouldn't be opposed to that, but that would have to be a pretty hefty goal and very unrealistic because I really need my hair back. And I don't see that growing back properly. I mean, it will grow back properly, but it would just take a long time. And it would just look worse and worse and worse. And it's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Focus on code. Yes, thank you, Higgatile. Thank you, thank you. Yes. Focus. Code. Focus. We need to first at least produce a Godot game before we talk about Godot ears. Oh, wait, no. Focus, focus. Code, focus. Then we can talk about Godot ears. I don't even know what those would look like. Those are just code, focus. State stop follow. If move to player dot distance is greater, we already read this. All right, let's just see what breaks. We're just gonna see what breaks. All right. All right. Click that. Wapow. Click and distance for move to player does not work. Well, drats. That's a little bit of an issue. So we can't actually grab move to player dot direction. Oh, wait. Dot distance. Yeah, no, we can't grab it. Where is player position? Okay. So maybe if we just do this, we grab these, copy them, and then we bring them back down. And then I guess every time in the follow state, we just make them again. Like so. Tab it out. And then we can say distance. Save. Play. I think this might work. Okay. Okay. We're in the follow. We were in the follow state. But then it just immediately swapped and it won't swap back. Gotcha. It keeps saying we're in the... Wait, what if we run away? It should swap to follow again. No, it doesn't. Man. That didn't work. It was working good with these ifs, but they're not the play, apparently. Apparently. What if we do something like... Who's got ideas? I need ideas, team. Target marker is equal to the player position. Distance. So if distance is greater than the player's attack range, you're going into the states. From the state. Oh. So just delete these lines. And now try it. Oh, everything just broke. Yeah. Oh, because it's ifs. But we need to fill out what it does with the ifs, don't we? Oh, wait, you're saying... Instead of telling the states when to switch, we tell them when to change. Or when to switch out of their... whatever they're doing. Yeah, okay. I've been doing this backwards. I've been trying to tell it when to enter the state. Okay. So for the follow state, we can say if distance is less than and we'll hit it with an enter here. Oh, didn't want that. And hit it with the enter. And target finder dot find closest target dot team is not equal to self dot team. Then we do state equals states dot aggro. You bring the and to the front of the line. Oh, yes, you're right. I keep messing that up. And expected after if. But it is here. Unless we need to put it all in. Oh, we need to put it all in brackets, don't we? Because we're moving it to a different line. Or parentheses, not brackets, sorry. And then we have to indent this. We just space that, make it look good. Okay. So now it should swap to aggro. And then we can say if current closest target dot team is equal to self dot team, then state equals states dot special. Oh, wow. We're gonna have to have a whole bunch of ifs though within each of these, don't we? To take into account every like possibility. So like for example, with the dead, we can say we'd have to be like if you still have health. I guess that doesn't matter. Like for if you go from special to dead, for example, we need to have if your current health is less than or equal to 0. That's why you should have state machines. These are state machines. But there's so many ifs. Like, are state machines supposed to have like a whole bunch of if statements in them? To check every single scenario? And then the purpose of the state machine is just to make it so you're not constantly having to copy and paste all this stuff. Am I just now figuring out what these are actually? Oh, I keep thinking I have hair. And then I reach up and nothing's there. I keep thinking I have hair. When I reach up there, I realize I have no hair. Yeah, unfortunately, your companions are very complicated. But I am supposed to do all those if statements, right? And try to take into account every single situation. Because if I know that, then I can go, I'm off to the races. I can just do all that. Basically. Okay. 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 We can figure this out then. So really, to do this, it's not as easy as saying like, hey, if this occurs, then you would swap to it. Instead, we have to do it the opposite way and say, if any of this is occurring, it shouldn't be here. But if this is occurring, and no, but if there's occurring. So why can't you do it the opposite way to make it easier and just say like, for if there's a target, an enemy target nearby, jump into the aggro state and just leave it at that. If there are no enemy targets and you're far away, then swap to the follow state. If the timer is up, swap to the special state until it's done. Why can't you do it that way as compared to using this as like taking in every single possibility? There's obviously a dozen different ways to do this. Okay. I think our easiest way is purely defining what causes us to be in the state. But the last function you had didn't take into account what state it was already in. Right. But does it need to? Or can it just eliminate that state? Or say something like if state is currently equals aggro, swap to special and then swap to aggro again. I'm just trying to think of what the most efficient way of doing this is. You know, you should just make your healing fairy only heal stuff. Well, it needs to be able to attack as well. It needs to be able to heal and attack. And your shooting fairy only shoots stuff. Well, that's the thing. You only have one fairy companion. So your one fairy companion or all your, I should say, all your companions have a basic attack, whether that's a shoot or a melee, and then has a special ability, which can be healing, a slow, yada yada, a stun, all this stuff. But if we figure out the base logic for one of them, then it should be relatively easy to carry it over to the others. And then it's just a matter of figuring out how to do it. So they have 2 actions, attack and special. Right. I guess they have three actions, attack, special, and death. Well, and follow. Those are more states, not actions. I should say the only actions a companion can do, yeah, death and follow are more like they're the states that they're in, a movement state. Yeah. The only attack states are the basic attack and the special attack. So fairy is ranged and has a heal special. Correct. If it's alive, it should move towards its leash position. If it's dead, it should not run any other code than being dead. Right. Which we pretty much have that. We don't, with the follow, we don't have it, so it's, if it's alive, it just constantly will do that, but the dead eliminates all that. I could put is alive just in case. If is alive, move to player. In the follow. If is alive. There. Just do it like that. If there's an enemy in range, it should attack it. Right. On an interval. Correct. Which we have. If it can attack, then it will start attacking. And then it will also move to player, so then it gets a nice little... Maybe you should refactor. Yeah, that's what we're doing. It's just, how are we refactoring? Or what are we refactoring? Like, we're refactoring the states, probably. But do we absolutely need to? I think it's crazy that the fairy has code for melee attacks. Yeah, but there's a rhyme to that reason, because this isn't the fairy. This is the any companion. So the companion class. And so if one of the companions does have melee, or is a melee instead of a caster, then it will just use that attack type. Because it's with the flag, it ignores this if it's not attack type 1. They just straight up ignores it. The fair should only be able to do 2 things. Shoot and heal. Correct. Do you really care if it does both at the same time? Shoot a projectile and pop a heal. Yeah. Ideally, what would happen is it shoots the projectile, it pops the heal, and goes back to shooting projectiles. But I don't want it to heal and shoot the projectile at the same time, because that would break. Because all the shooting is stuck on the yeah, shoot, heal, shoot. But because of the timer, what might end up happening is it might go shoot, shoot, heal, shoot, shoot, heal. Or if you end up scaling it the opposite way, it would do heal, heal, shoot, heal, heal, shoot, heal, 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 or just keep and only heal, basically. Yeah, like an upgrade path later on. Yeah. Because it has an upgraded stat for its cooldown time. And you can reduce that cooldown time to something. And that cooldown time will change the timer, special ability timer, so it goes down. Yeah, better shooting or better heal. Yeah. Or both. It will cap out. I need to. I mean, we kind of need to play test it to see where to cap it. But what I'm envisioning in my head is it will do something like heal, shoot, heal, shoot, heal, shoot as like the fastest it would go. Or even, I mean, I could see it in a world where it's like heal, heal, shoot. But I'm not. Yeah. And then you have the familiar, which is melee. Yes. And then the familiar special ability is a stun. So it will do like a frontal cone stun. Can't you just upgrade the heal amount? Yes, that's another stat that can be upgraded. Let me pull up character stats. In my mind now, the fairy and familiar are different enough and simple enough that they should use different scripts. You think so? Yes. You're right, Deep Space. Or you just don't upgrade the fairy at all and only upgrade the player, and the fairy is just kind of trash. But it's all up to the player. So the fairy and familiar are different enough and simple enough that they should use different scripts. See, but the only difference is just it's just their special ability, which we already have on a separate script, which is on their own script. And then whether they're a melee or caster type, which is handled by the flags, which doesn't really interact with they don't really interact with each other. At least that's what I'm seeing. Because they need all the same stuff here. They need all these states. They need a state swap. They need the player position. They need the move to player. The movement speed, the take damage. They need this. They need this. I mean, does have the flags in there. They need this. They need this. Again, flags are in there. It would just be a copy and paste, basically, of everything. This is on a flag as well. It's a lot of just like copy and paste, and with like one small change. Instead of cast one, it's attack one. Instead of melee hit, cast hit. And everything else is the same. So what's broken right now? This. We're trying to figure out how we're going to switch the states. Expected indent after. What are you talking about? Oh, there's nothing in here. That's why. So we're trying to figure out how to swap states. One idea was to basically try to think of every single possibility, and then these would be like to exit the state, basically. But that seemed a little ridiculous in terms of trying to think of that. So instead, I think what would be good is if we tell it when to be in that state. But it's this kind of the same issue of like, how do you tell it to wait until it's done doing its thing? What is done? Yeah, we're just trying to figure out how to swap states, basically. It's usually states have a function for when they start and when they end. Okay. So a function for starting and a function for ending. Like when you jump on a platformer.
Right.
Like here. Where is it? Your velocity goes up when jump state starts. Where is it? Let's update. That's transitioning. Your velocity goes up when the jump state starts, and in the jump state, you have some horizontal control. And when the falling state hits the ground, you go into the ground state. Okay. It's the same thing as the animation tree. Yeah, where with the animation tree, we're saying if we're moving, then we are, which is currently broken as well for the companion. But we said, here it is, whether we're moving or not. So if our velocity on the X and Z axes is greater than 0.1, we are considered moving. If it's less than 0.1, then we're not moving. Transition through the states. Okay. Transition through the states. So let's think about this. Usually they have something that lets them know when to enter and when to exit, which would be here. So instead of state swap, we could call this function like, I'm starting to hate the state swap function. Yeah. So I think what we do, and let me know what you think about this. We do state swap enter, where we'll do the match state and we'll say what to do, or like define what is entering that state. And then we do a state swap exit where function, which defines what we do when we exit. You could write some pseudocode. Yeah. I think that's the play. Guess we could pull out Notepad. And then we can do this, that, language. No, that's not right, not for that language. They have no Godot support. Might help untangle this knot. Test. Oh, yuck. What is that? Language. None. Okay. So we could have a get a little bit smaller here. Func state swap enter. And then we do match. Let's do it up in a line. Match state states dot follow. Oh, not a question mark. States dot aggro states dot special states dot did. And so to enter the follow, we can say if distance to player or to target marker greater than player dot attack range. I just don't know what we put after the if for enter, unless we just state distance is greater than. So remove the if completely, and you just do that. I don't think that's an acceptable line. And then down here, we do func state swap exit. Same thing, match state. States dot follow. States dot aggro. States dot special. States dot did. So maybe something like that. Is that another line in between them all? Make it look prettier. And for aggro, to enter it, we can say current closest, or actually, no. Find closest target dot team not equal self dot team. For special, we can say timer dot or special ability cooldown dot timeout, and then dot connect. And then we do you upgraded Notepad++? You should use VS Code. No, we're just doing some pseudocode right now. Just checking some ideas we're trying to think of, because the state swap function, like these mechanics are more complex than we initially thought. So we're trying to figure this out more. Special ability cooldown timeout connect, and then we can say if current closest target dot team. I think they've become more complex than they need to. Yeah, probably. Current closest target dot stats dot current health is less than or equal to less than max. Oh, we don't want to do that. No word wrap there. There we go. Greater than max health. Then self dot stats dot current health less than equal 0. Something like that. XX dunked on XX got deleted by Saribot. Get wrecked. Get dunked on. They become more complex than me too. So this would define when to enter. Right? And then to define when to exit. Man, I don't know if this is making sense though. All right, team, we need to do some team brainstorming. Dead should be really simple. It's on top of the physics process. Yeah, dead is literally just dead. Yeah. His state. Oh. Nothing gets past dead. Well, that's to enter the dead state though. You need to have no health. And you only enter dead if your health is less than 0. Or damage function. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't need to be part of state swapping. Okay. So just be like that. And then we can actually delete it here as well, because it's already just there. Oops. Set state to dead in your take damage function. Gotcha. Set state to dead in take damage funk. Hello, Hunted. Hello. We need to change the title real quick. First game brainstorm session. Okay. Oh, my chair. There we go. So, state swap enter, match state, state stop follow, distance to target. If the distance to the target marker is greater than the player attack range, then we enter that's when we enter it. To enter the aggro, if our find closest target is if the team of our closest target is not equal to ourselves, or our team, then we enter aggro. Well, I guess and within range. But that's find closest target already is checking range. So we can actually, just to make sure we know this, target finder. And then to enter the special on our cooldown timer. And then we just double check that our current closest target dot team. Well, I guess you don't have to do that. We just have to check if anyone within our range. So we can just check anyone in our range by saying find closest target dot team. Then find closest target dot stats. Something like that. I think this is looking right. Another thing, I don't think your heal should have anything to do with the target finder. Ooh. Yeah, but it also kind of does. Because the heal is supposed to do the range. Should just heal the party. Correct. But the reason I was thinking, or this is my thought process for why it should have the target finder. So we have like the heal itself, like the particles need to come up from the target finder's range. And if I guess it doesn't really matter because you can just set the particles to just do it from the range anyways, right? Can't you? Everything is just centered around the player, right? Yeah, there are no other heal targets. If you don't want the heal companion off screen or outside your range. Like we don't, so if I guess the one thought is if let's say our familiar companion dies, we don't want to accidentally heal it even though it's dead and in the party. But to heal it, like once it's dead, to like revive it, you have to go back to a like a central point with that will auto reset everyone's health up to max and res them, I guess. Yeah, so only heal party member if it's not dead and if it's within range. Yeah. Has nothing to do with the target finder. Yeah, I think yeah. So we can do if party member stats dot current health is less than max health. Not Mac. Who's Mac? Max health. And then we can say and not dead. Yeah. If party member. Yeah, I think that would work. Okay. Well, that's shit. That's an issue. Because that shouldn't be the way we enter the special state. The special state should purely only be entered through the cooldown timer. And then that logic for the party member stats current health should be solely within the companion fairy. So in that way, we can reuse the script and be like, hey, if the cooldown goes off, then familiar, use your stun. Because they're all going to have different timers, different cooldown stats. I think that's the play. So we actually don't want this in there. If it's that big of a deal, if you shoot and heal on the same frame, like if one cooldown is 1 second, the other is 2. So it's shoot, shoot, heal, shoot, shoot, and heal. Yeah, the big deal with it is that our shoot is connected to the animation. And then the heal is also connected to a different animation. So we want to ensure that those animations go off. So it could be like shoot animation, heal animation, shoot animation. Something like that. And that's perfect. And then of course, as you increase the cooldown of the, or decrease the cooldown, I should say, of the special ability, it might turn into shoot animation, heal animation, shoot animation. But then if you increase the attack speed of the shoot animation, or of the shoot, then it might go back to shoot, shoot, heal. Can I see where I'm going with that? It all depends on the stats. And heal could possibly never go off, or vice versa. Correct. If someone just only boosts their fairy's attack speed, then it could be something like shoot, 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 heal, shoot, 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 shoot. We'll put limitations in for like the stats, how far the stats can actually go, just to ensure that like something never goes off. We don't want that to happen. Dynamic. So we want it so it's like potentially, you could potentially have it so the heal like only goes off every 5 seconds or something. And then the rest of the time it's just spamming out shots. Or vice versa. It's spamming out heals and rarely doing shots. It's all dependent on the character stats. So it allows the player to kind of choose like, oh, I want my fairy to do a lot of damage. So it's really not 2 states. It's 2 actions on separate timers. Yeah. 2 actions on separate timers, yeah. NP++ mentioned? What's NP++? Oh, Notepad, duh. Yes. I knew that. I was just testing your grammar. Yeah, Notepad. We're using Notepad as a... What? Also, you know there's a dark mode? Wait, wait. There is? I just turned the thing to... Would you look at that? There is a dark mode. You know what? We should all have our own branch on your GitHub. Yeah, that could probably work. Ew, why does it look like this? What did we do here? I'd be down to see your game, Bushmeta. Gotta redeem that thing though. The game redemption. Back up. Where on earth did I change the color of the... Oh, it's only a video? Oh, okay, yeah. I'll check it out real quick. I'm broke. Oh. That's pretty fancy. Oh, you did this in C++. That is more fancy. Dang. Not too shabby. It the graphics kind of remind me of like old school Pokemon. Like on the Game Boy Color. Or the, yeah, GBA graphics. Yeah. That's what it reminds me of. That's cool. Oh, it's just highlighting which one I'm on. Okay. Hey, Ironic, I have a little proposition for you. I will give you your own personal GitHub branch on this project. All I ask in return, just one measly follow. Just one measly follow. Yes, That Gamer, we are. We're trying to fix this, we're trying to brainstorm, and we're trying to get Ironic to finally follow us instead of searching every single time. Okay. Don't fold. Let's go! Finally! Woo! That's it. Streaming career's over. We're done. That's all we needed, folks. That's all we needed. We got him. Whew. Alright, I'll get you that branch, good sir. Oh. Whew. I think I'm already following Ironic, actually. Oh, there we go. I hit it. I would have waited till he made the... Whoa. Listen, Dark. I think it's safe to assume now that I am a man of my word. Oh, what did I do? I broke my activity feed here. There we go. Dark is like, I'm gonna need that branch up front. True, that's just how I think. I mean, hey, it's good to be safe. It's good to be safe. Seen too many people get screwed over though. This isn't a huge thing, but still. Honestly, yeah, no. That's kind of why we're trying to like run things differently at Freedom Forge Studios over here. We're trying to like have a place where people don't get screwed over. That would be ideal. All right, let's get this GitHub. Sign in. Oh man, so much. Where? What? Oh, it's the wrong. There it is. Oh, it's gonna end in a sec. All right, and let me grab the. That's true. My parents had to buy all the lumber for their house twice because the contractor took all their money and left. Oh, that is outrageous. That is absolutely ridiculous. All right, let's get. Actually, let me. Ironic, if you want to send me your you can message me your GitHub thingy. I'll add you right on. After I'll commit these changes and then I'll make the branch. Ugh. All right. Okie doke. Well, now, we need to go. Where do we need to go? We need to go to. I was gonna do something important. I don't even know how to DM someone on Twitch. Here, I got you. Bam. Whisper. This is a DM. There you go. It should just pop up on your screen now, and you can, yeah, do some magic. But yes. Okay, so we got. Where were we? We need to get the exits. When to exit following. I guess it would be if there's a target in range or an enemy in range. If too far from target marker. Aggro would be if no enemies are in range. If timer is still timing. That's basically the pseudocode right there. We'll just chuck it up in the desktop. State machine sudo. No, I was right the first time. Sudo code. All right. Now, team, we must reopen this back up. That's what we do. Oh, I feel like we've now accomplished a lot today. But we are going to, I guess, to see if, make sure our pseudocode's good. And then from there, we can figure it out. So open that over here. That might be a little loud. Go over here, over there. Then we can do no. Definitely not. No. Most certainly no. Okay. Okay. So let's just go over the pseudocode real quick. So to enter the state swap, or to enter the state for follow, we just have to make sure that the distance to the target marker is greater than, oh wait, not currently attacking? No, not currently attacking, because we want it to still follow while attacking. Greater than 2 divided by, we'll say that. And then, yeah, so that way it's not half the range. I think that would make sense. State's aggro, target finder dot find closest target dot team is not equal to the self team. So if our closest target is not on the same team as us and it's within range, I guess would be, well, that's already built in there. And then for our special, on our cooldown, if the party member dot stats current health is less than its max health and it's not dead, and the timer goes off, then we do it. But the stats current health thing is only for the companion fairy. Only for companion fairy. We do it like that. I think that makes sense. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. All right. I think what we're gonna do here is we're gonna open this up. Yeah, we're gonna do this. So we are gonna call this successful for today. For those of you who don't know, we stream every single day at 11:30 CST until something o'clock, usually until we get a big win or something. Lieutenant Conquer, listen, we're getting ready to raid someone here. We just accomplished the biggest feat of our career. We got Ironic to follow. Yeah. That's right. So I need to go make him a branch and do that. Plus some exciting news. I got some video editing to do because we're gonna start finally start posting on YouTube. and it's gonna go great. We're probably gonna hit up. That's fine. We're gonna hit up Quellis Dev. It's a group of 2, and I think they're currently working on a. Yes, I will commit. I already saved the pseudocode, and then I'm gonna commit after this. But yeah, these guys are working on a little Twitch program in using Godot, and they're a lot more knowledgeable than I am, and it's really interesting to watch them work, or at least I think it is. So we're gonna send it. All right, thank y'all so much for staying. Thank you, Ironic, for the follow, and I will get that GitHub branch. Yeah. Now we wait a couple seconds for the delay. 1, 2, 3.
It needs to be bigger, doesn't it?
We're getting raided. Let's go.
Welcome.
Hello, Raiders. Welcome to Absolutely Max Drip, starring me,
on.
the Snake.
There's so much chaos